Hello guys, so now that it's the off season, today in MLB we are going to be looking at my favorite matchups and rivalries in recent history. So these are going to be the best matchups over the last about decade. I mean, I'm not really taking anything before 2009, 8, 10 into consideration. So this is just recent stuff. So first at number 20, it is going to be Phillies versus Mets. They're always rivals. They haven't played each other in the postseason, but it's a pretty fun matchup to watch sometimes because it's just one of the more popular rivalries. Number 18, the Mets in there again. Mets versus Yankees. The Subway Series is always fun. Either stadium, because there's fans from both teams at both stadiums. It's a lot of fun, even though, it hasn't been too crazy. Lately, the Yankees swept it all this year, all 4 games. Next year, they have 6 games, 2 different series. Number 17, Rockies versus D-backs. They're the two similar teams. They're the only teams in the Mountain Time. So their typical games, they're the only teams that play at 9 o'clock. They played each other in the wild card game this year. They were similar all year this year. They make a great matchup. Number 16, Red Sox versus Astros. That's a fun matchup because the East winners against the West winners in the American League this year. They're fun. They're fun to watch. Always. The Red Sox and Astros. The ALDS was okay this year. Either field, especially Minute Maid, this matchup is good at. Number 15, Cardinals versus Pirates. This was one of the matchups back 2015-16 would get on Sunday Night Baseball a lot. Cardinals and Pirates were both good. Cardinals always a good history, but recently they were both good 2013, 14, 15. 2000, never mind. Number 14, Yankees versus Indians. They've played a little bit of fun regular season games, but this is mostly coming from this year's division series. The Yankees made the 2-0 series comeback, and those games were a lot of fun too. And they both still have bright futures. Number 13, Red Sox versus Orioles. This game, ESPN, if you haven't realized, always puts that matchup on Wednesday Night Baseball. So they play a lot of nice summer night games. Haven't met in the playoffs recently, but yeah. We'll do another number 13. Cubs versus Brewers. This is all just from this year. Good battles between those two teams. Number 12, Orioles versus Yankees. They played a good division series in 2012, and I as a Yankee fan have had a great time watching Yankees versus those games. The Yankees have dominated really at home, and then at Camden Yards the Orioles have really gotten the better of them, but there's been some good games. Number 11, Astros versus Rangers. good Texas rivalry. They kind of had a chance to meet in the playoffs. They were both up and really were about to win their 2015 division series to play each other in the ALCS, but they both blew it. The Astros blew it to the Royals, and the Blue Jays came back from the Rangers. And 10, Cardinals versus Cubs. They are both a pretty, it's been a good rivalry basically. But not like insane where it's gonna get up in the top 3. Number 9, Cubs versus Dodgers. They've met the last 2 seasons in the NLCS, alright? And they have some good games. The Cubs won in 6 last year, the Dodgers in 5 this year. Number 8, Yankees versus Tigers. The Tigers beat the Yankees in 5 games in the 2011 division series, and the Tigers swept the Yankees in the 2012 ALCS, which was not fun. But it is basically, and then this year they had that really good brawl. It's pretty ridiculous, but it's a pretty good brawl. That was pretty tense, though the Tigers won that game too. The Yankees killed them in the first 2 games of the series, and then of course the Tigers won when everyone was paying attention. Number 7, Cardinals versus Giants. This was the NLCS in 2012 and 2014, and it was the Giants won in 7. They came back from 3-1 in 2012, and then they won more easily in 2014. Number 6, Blue Jays versus Rangers. That's become a good rivalry all of a sudden. Never mind, that's not going to be number 6. Number 6, Giants versus Nationals. This is fun. I really enjoyed their 2014 division series. And they've even had they had that 118 inning game, and then this year they had a pretty fun series too, I think. That was number 6. Number 5, Dodgers versus Cardinals. And these are not the best. These are not the most popular rivalries. These are my favorite matchups over the last few seasons. They had a division series in 2014. There were a bunch of good games in that series, though the Cardinals won in 4. And they've played each other pretty tightly over the last few seasons. What number was that? That was number 4 or something. Number 4. Number 3, Giants versus Dodgers. And this matchup is probably the second most popular rivalry in baseball. You know what one of the next 2 is that's gonna come, but not the other. You might have an idea. But yeah, Giants, Dodgers. Unfortunately, the Giants never played the Dodgers in those seasons they were winning the World Series. They never played each other in the playoffs, though the Dodgers, well, I guess they were only around in 14. I got scared there. Number 2. This is gonna surprise you. Number 2, Yankees versus Red Sox. This does not get number 1. Yankees and Red Sox, both good this year. And and they played good games against each other, I'm not going to lie. And of course, there's a famous rivalry, but this is recent history, and the one I'm about to say I think of over the past 3 seasons has been better. Leading us to number 1. What do you think it is? Stop the video and make a prediction. Okay, it is Yankees versus Astros. The Astros and the Yankees, 2015. And the Astros have really gotten the better of the Yankees. 2015, they played each other in the wild card game. Astros, underdogs, they won on the road. 2016, they played each other in opening day, opening series. Yankees won a game like 16-6. Also, they won the series 2-1, but lost on opening day. But, and I forget what their series in Houston was. It was just random in 2016. But this year, that was a fun matchup. In May, they played a Mother's Day weekend series at Yankee Stadium. Astros winning the series 3-1. A great game in the day on a Mother's Day doubleheader. And then Tanaka blew it at night. On Sunday Night Baseball too. And then in Houston in July, they played, the Yankees lost the series. They were up 1-0 in the series and up 6-3 in a game, and then they blew that game, which was really an exciting game. And then they lost the next afternoon. And that Saturday night game was on Fox, by the way. And then this year's ALCS, it was a good series. The home team won every single game, and it was a fun series. That the Astros won in 7. And that wraps it up. Comment if you agree or disagree. And again, it was based on recent history. And that was pretty fun. I don't know if I said 20 or 21. I can't remember. I think 20, because I had 2 number 13s, but I cut out my original number 20, because I was like, why is that even in there? But thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram, NeverQuitNate. I'll update you with stuff. And that will do it.